Oh. Oh, all right. What's up out there? So, we're about to get started on Resident Evil 2, which I just started last night. Didn't get. It wasn't meant to be a long stream or anything, so really didn't get very far. Because as uh, so I started playing the game as Claire, and as Claire, I started going through the police department, and of course I died from the liquor again. Hey, what's up, Dark Man? When you read the name, I hope you noticed I put 1998 in parentheses because I didn't want to deceive people into thinking like I'm playing the brand new Resident Evil 2 because I'm not at the moment. Okay. All right, good, good. Because that was kind of part of my concern is that I didn't want to trick people into coming on the stream thinking that they were going to see the newest game and it's like, nah. Oh, okay, cool. Fortunately, if I don't know if you're seeing Resident Evil 2 for like the original anyways, for the first time, or you're seeing it again, but I just started the game. I'm only like barely like an hour into it, so I'm not really uh too sure like how familiar you are. Oh, it's your first time. Well, then you are in for a treat then. So I started playing the game as Claire first, because supposedly the canon story is supposed to be playing as Claire first and then Leon second. That sounds like a good idea. I'm interested in seeing how much of the original Resident Evil 2 carries over to the remake. So if it's anything like the Resident Evil 1 remake, I'm sure a lot of stuff will carry over. So, but I'm really not too far into the game. The way the game starts out is Claire and Leon, they enter the city, not knowing that there's a zombie outbreak. They end up meeting up. They get together, but then they get separated by a huge truck explosion, and so they get separated and they have to, so from there you just wander outside Raccoon City till you get to the police department where I just got to. Haven't searched much inside the police department. The first time that I played last night, I was killed by a liquor. You'll see more of those throughout the game. At the moment, all I have is the handgun, so you need quite a few shots to take them down, and they can kill you in a matter of a few hits. And that's what ended up happening to me the first time. I already beat him the second time, but you should see him some more. Huh? That I don't think that dead body was there before. All right, I think this is gonna be locked. Was she in the demo? You mean in the Resident Evil 2 remake demo, or you mean the original game before they had to scrap it? Oh, the remake demo? So I didn't bother playing the remake demo because Resident Evil 2 was so close to coming out anyways. It was like, what was the point? So I don't really know if you play as her or not in the demo. So she definitely has a different outfit than in her remake counterpart. Yes, a lot less skin. Because in this outfit, like, it doesn't really make much sense to me. I don't know. I guess that was the 90s biker look or something. But it's a completely, not that she knew she was going to have to deal with the zombie apocalypse, but it is a very impractical outfit to wear for the zombie apocalypse. Like, she's basically wearing, like, a jean jacket and Daisy Dukes with a black t-shirt and black short spandex something underneath her pants. So even though she's a biker, like, that's still not a practical look. I mean, she was preparing for someone for sure. She was going into Raccoon City. I'm sure was trying to look really good to impress somebody, and now that somebody happens to be Leon. But um, but Leon is going to be interested in someone else, so I guess if anything, Claire ends up getting friend zoned. All right, so Operation Report. The Raccoon Police Department was unexpectedly attacked by zombies. Many have been injured, even more were killed. During the attack, our communications equipment was destroyed and we no longer have contact with the outside. We have decided to carry out an operation with the intent of rescuing any possible survivors as well as to prevent this disaster from spreading beyond Raccoon City. The details of the operation are as follows. He doesn't get with anyone per se. Not that anyone in the Resident Evil series seems to get with anybody, but if anything, Leon has an interest in Ada, and I'm sure the feeling is mutual. Even though, I think Ada, prior to Resident Evil 1, like, she was with someone, like, she was even married. Security of Armaments and Ammunition Chief Irons has voiced concern regarding the issue of terrorism due to a series of recent unresolved incidents. On the very day before the zombies attack, he made a decision to relocate all weapons to scattered intervals throughout the building as a temporary measure to prevent their possible seizure. Unfortunately, this decision has made it extremely difficult for us to locate all ammunition caches. It has become our top priority to recover these scattered munitions. To unlock the weapon storage, as stated earlier, it will be extremely difficult to secure all the ammunition. However, a considerable supply still remains in the underground weapon storage. Unfortunately, the person in charge of the card key used to access the weapon storage is missing, and we have been unable to locate the key. One of the breakers went down during the battle, and the electronic locks are not functioning in certain areas. It has become a top priority to restore the power in the power room and secure those locks. September 27th, 1 p.m. The west barricade has been broken through and another exchange ensued. We sheltered the injured in the confiscation room on the first floor temporarily. 12 more people were injured in the battle. Additional report, 3 additional people were killed following the sudden appearance of an as-of-yet unknown creature. This creature is identical by missing patches of skin and razor-like claws. However, its most distinguishing characteristic is its lance-like tongue, capable of piercing a human torso in an instant. Their numbers, as well as their location, remains unknown. We have tentatively named this creature the Licker and are currently in the process of developing countermeasures to deal with this new threat. Yeah, Lickers. So basically, Lickers is this game's replacement. Yeah, ew, indeed. And they look really gross if you haven't like seen them before, but they're basically this game's replacement for the hunters that were in Resident Evil 1. So, and they can be pretty dangerous if you don't have like at the very least like a shotgun on you. The first one you encounter in this game, like you just have a pistol, and the first time I fought it, I died. He hit me like 3 times and I died, and I'm pretty sure I'm playing it on easy. But then the second time I fought it, he only hit me once, and I was able to kill it after several shots. They're gonna look gross as fuck in the remake. That's what they're gonna look like. Because I'm sure they showed, yeah, they did show up in later games. At the very least, I remember them in Resident Evil 5. So, and they look gross there, so you gotta imagine what they look like for the remake. Yeah, that's because they are. You know, same thing with the hunters, but you know these are worse. Yeah, in the I've only saw the first couple Resident Evil movies. Um, they're not they're I think they're about like human size, maybe like a little bigger than human size. I was surprised to see it show up in the very first movie, so that's what you're probably thinking of. And yeah, I guess they can be pretty big. Banana. All right. Operation Report 2, September 28th. Early morning, 2:30 a.m., zombies overran the operation room and another battle broke out. We lost four more people, including David. We're down to 4 people, including myself. We failed to secure the weapons cache, and hope for our survival continues to diminish. We won't last much longer. We agreed upon a plan to escape through the sewer. There's a path leading from the precinct underground to the sewage disposal plant. We should be able to access the sewers through there. The only drawback is that there is no guarantee. The sewage disposal plant is free of any possible dangers. We know our chances in the sewers are slim, but anything is better than simply waiting here to die. In order to buy more time, we locked the only door leading to the underground, which is located in the eastern office. We left the key behind in the western office since it's unlikely that any of those creatures have the intelligence to find it and unlock the door. I pray that this operation report will be helpful to whoever may find it. Normally I would take the time to save it, but since my ink ribbons are a little bit more limited than when I was playing the director's cut, I might want to chill with the saving. Alright, I don't think, other than that, I don't think there's anything else here. Maybe there was something else up here, but no. Here? Okay, that's what I thought. Like, I knew there was something around here. So, that was basically it. So we got the STARS office here. Assuming that medical bag is Rebecca's. It looks like Chris's jacket from, I don't know if it's an unlockable outfit in the first game, but one of the ending pictures is Chris wearing it. So, obviously, he never gets his jacket back. Chris's diary. Alright, August 8th, I talked to the chief today once again, but refused to listen to me. I know for certain that Umbrella conducted T-virus research in that mansion. Anyone infected turns into a zombie. But the entire mansion went up in that explosion, along with any incriminating evidence. To be fair, though, that was their idea. Since Umbrella employs so many people in town, no one is willing to talk about the incident. It looks like I'm running out of options. August 17th. We've been receiving a lot of local reports about strange monsters appearing at random throughout the city. This must be the work of Umbrella. August 24th. With the help of Jill and Barry, I finally obtained information vital to this case. Umbrella has begun research on the new G virus, a variation of the original T virus. Haven't they done enough damage already? We talked it over and have decided to fly to the main Umbrella headquarters in Europe. I won't tell my sister about this trip because doing so could put her in danger. Please forgive me, Claire. So I wonder if you didn't know otherwise, like if that would be like the player's reveal that, you know, who this girl is in relation to you know, a main character in the series. No, I never really paid attention to that or thought about it, mostly because, you know, way before this game came out, people already knew, you know, they were already, you know, promoting her in, like, magazines and stuff like that. Just wonder if there's something else around here. Could be wrong. Let me search. Nah. There's pictures of all the STARS members. Or I think at least, because there's two STARS teams. I think there's like an Alpha and a Bravo. So I believe this is the Bravo team. That's why, like, you don't see Rebecca. But no, I think this is both A and B, because I think down next to Chris is Enrico. So yeah. So can't name everyone, but I know the dude holding the shotgun. I think that's Forrest. Then there's Kenneth next to him. Don't know who that is in the middle. That looks like Wesker in the sunglasses, and Barry next to him. Oh no, I think the one all the way to the right is Forrest, and I think the one holding a shotgun is... No, my bad. So, yeah, the one with the shotgun, that is Forrest's. The one in the far end, I think is Brad. There, their helicopter pilot. So I'm not sure who the middle is supposed to be. Um, that and whoever's supposed to be all the way on the left. Next to Chris looks like Enrico. Then of course you got Chris, Jill, and I think that's Joseph, who dies in the beginning intro. But no Rebecca in this picture, but I think she's supposed to be a rookie, so that might be why she's not in the picture. But I am curious if she survived Resident Evil 1. You know, because unfortunately, I don't really know what's canon out of Resident Evil 1, because you have, you play as two different characters, and both their best endings show them escape with different people. So it doesn't seem like any particular playthrough is canon per se, but more like parts of it, maybe of both of their campaigns, are canon. So now I'm sitting here wondering if canonically if Rebecca's alive, because we know Barry survives. So does that make it that Jill's ending is the canon ending? Because you don't see Rebecca, but in Chris's ending you don't see Barry either. So alright. Other than that, there doesn't really seem to be anything else here. I could have sworn there was like a desk you open, but I could just be making stuff up. Federal Police Department Internal Investigation Report. Mr. Chris Redfield. Raccoon City Police Department Stars Division. As per your request, we have conducted our internal investigation and discovered the following information. Regarding the G virus currently under development by Umbrella Inc., so far it is unconfirmed that the G virus even exists. We're continuing with our investigation. Number 2. Regarding Mr. Brian Irons, chief of the Raccoon City Police Department. Mr. Irons has allegedly received a large sum of funds and bribes from Umbrella Inc. over the last 5 years. He was apparently involved in the cover-up of the Mansion lab case, along with several other incidents in which Umbrella appears to have direct involvement. Mr. Irons had been arrested under suspicion of rape on 2 separate counts during his years as a university student. He underwent psychiatric evaluation as a result of the charges, but was released due to circumstantial evidence as well as his phenomenal academic standing. That happens now. As such, extreme caution is advised when dealing with him. Jack Hamilton, Section Chief, Internal Investigation, United States Federal Police Department. Hmm. Like, I found the jewel in the medallion, but I don't recall what I'm supposed to do with them. And I think at the moment I've been everywhere that I could. With Claire. So now it's a matter of figuring out what to do next. What I'm gonna do. I don't trust this game, and I'm still running around with a handgun. I'm gonna go get that grenade launcher. Should I? I'll try to tough it out. I don't feel like going all the way back. And then already wasting grenade ammo. good for any of these doors. So I'll run back anyways. I remember which movie was with the giant. It was Retribution. I don't know. What's up again, Darkman? But yeah, no, I don't remember which number that one was, but I do remember for sure it being in the first movie, because I've only seen the first couple movies, and I know for sure it makes an appearance in the first one. Alright, another ink ribbon. Roll report. At 29:30 p.m. report Sergeant Neil Carson. We received a report of a suspicious individual skulking around the sewers in the outskirts of Raccoon City. I searched the area and located the individual, but he ran away before I was able to question him. I recovered the following items: small amount of C4 plastic explosive, an electronic detonator, 9x19 parabellum rounds, infrared scope broken. End of report. Yes, I will take the crank because every good Resident Evil has a crank you need. This one there's like more ammo in this room. And I could be making stuff. Alright, so since I'm here, and I picked up another ink ribbon, I'll go ahead and make a save. know how soon I'm gonna need that jewel or this crank. I'll drop it off for now. But like I mentioned earlier, I have to chill with the saves. Because in the director's cut, I saved like crazy because you got double the ink ribbons that you would normally pick up. But in this game, even on easy, which I'm pretty sure it's on easy, but even on easy, it's still the normal amount. And I don't think I found anything yet that I need a crank. Turning around, get me? Okay.
Leon!
Claire, you made it!
Yeah. Have you seen a little girl around here?
Yeah, you just missed her. Who is she?
I don't know. But it's too dangerous for her to stay here alone. Leon, I'll go look for her. You go and find us a way out of here.
Of course. But before I forget, here's a radio. That way we can keep in touch if something comes up.
I'll go look for her. You go and find us a way out of here.
I've got flame rounds. Alright, I'm going to be taking a quick break. I just have a couple things to take care of at the moment, but it'll only be like a few minutes. So be right back. All right, I am back. Thank you for waiting. Getting situated here. I don't know if something happened with the internet while I was trying to handle stuff. But I don't know. It shows a welcome to the chat room, which is usually a sign of some form of fuckery with the internet. Let me not mess with this for now. I know there's gonna be like a clue somewhere around that'll let me know where how am I supposed to do all that. Now alright, he's bleeding. He's dead. Going up and down that ladder would I think it would serve to help me to avoid certain areas or to get to certain places. Forgot there was an upstairs up here. So hold on. So this is the clue about the bookshelves. So pretty self-explanatory. Alright, I don't recall passing by anything where I need that. Oh, she could jump down if she wanted to. Oh shit, it's a liquor. Hey, I killed it. Oh yeah, I think this is... I think it's around here that I need the crank. Yeah. Oh, let me go back and get the crank. Oh, you know what? I should have went up this. I'll turn it around.